Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Simpiwe Tobela. I represent the MICT SETA, and I've been asked to pass a few remarks on this important day of the World Telecommunication and Information Society Day. I shall be speaking on behalf of the SETA with an intention of not only wishing you the best on this day, but pointing out on areas that need immediate attention. It is important for us to accept that the period that we are in, which is defined by the pandemic of the coronavirus, has illuminated and put to the fore the importance of telecommunications or digital way of communications. Across the world, companies, families, societies, employees, employers have used the platform of digital communications. And it does look like this is going to define the future as we talk about a new normal. The question that we must ask is whether the small businesses have the same opportunity to make a contribution and a living out of this, what is happening. We understand that the SMMEs have been having a problem with the entrance into the sector, precisely because the big players are supported by the banking system largely, and such a backing is not offered to the smaller players in this space. Many of the small businesses or small players in this industry have survived on the basis of the tender system, particularly in the country, in South Africa. And the competition is cutthroat at that level, and it doesn't guarantee success. We therefore have to reach out to the banking sector and build partnerships so that banks are also in a position to fund these small players. There is also a matter that is based on the legacy networks that are enjoyed by big companies in the value chain. It makes it difficult for smaller players to get into play in this space, precisely because the big companies are having stronger balance sheets than the smaller players. It is important that we therefore have to insist on building partnerships that will pull the smaller guys to be part of the value chain as we roll out opportunities for entrepreneurs to enter this space. We also acknowledge the fact that the economic environment is at its worst in many years. This is limiting the accessibility of the telecom environment by smaller players like these SMMEs. This is a matter that I think governments have to focus in. The next point that I wanted to deal with is an issue about innovation. We seem to be lagging behind as the country insofar as innovation. And this is not to say that there are no innovative people and entrepreneurs in this sector. But I think there must be a deliberate plan to ensure that we roll out new qualifications, working with the QCTO, so that innovation becomes the center of what we focus on to the work that is to be done. We appreciate the role of the ITU in supporting SMMEs. But as we support that, as SETA, we also can look at levers of the ITU together with SDG 2030 and align ourselves even closer towards digital transformation. That will ensure that the divide that we know between the rich and the poor, the rural and the urban, is indeed minimized. Lastly, we have to look into policy issues around the workings and relations with ITU. The intervention and partnership with ITU is quite critical, in a sense that looking into the future, we have a foresight of ITU's plans on standard cybersecurity, whereby we can build a pool of skills that can service the needs of ITU for its member countries. MICT can even develop skills for the ITU so that we support the goals and the objectives of ITU, particularly in the areas of cybersecurity. With those words, we wish you to have this successful day, even if we hold it in a very unusual manner via the digital platforms. Thank you.